What's up, fam, and welcome back to the Knowledge Room. I'm your host, Mike Deasy, as you already know, and today's show is going to be on Monique and her issue with Netflix. Let's get into it. So Monique asked her fans to join her in boycotting Netflix because Netflix chose to offer Monique $500,000 for a comedy special Netflix was doing. Netflix offered Amy Schumer $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million, according to Ms. Monique. Amy Schumer went back to Netflix and renegotiated for an additional $2 million on top of the $11 million that Netflix had already promised her, bringing her total offer to $13 million that Netflix was going to give her. Schumer said she should not get what the men are getting because they're legends, but at the same time she felt she deserved more. Netflix agreed with Ms. Schumer. When Monique asked Netflix why Schumer got more, Netflix company said that they believed that Monique would only bring in $500,000. When asked about Monique's resume, to match what Schumer was being offered, a Netflix representative said, "We don't go off resumes." When asked why Schumer got $13 million, Netflix said that it was because Schumer had sold out a number of large stadiums. In other words, her resume. The same thing they just said that they don't do, they just did. Okay. No comedian associated with the Netflix deal outside of Wanda Sykes has spoken about Monique's words of criticism towards Netflix. Ms. Sykes thanked Monique for speaking up because Ms. Sykes was offered less than less than $500,000, the $500,000 that Monique was offered, according to Sykes' tweet to Monique. An off-camera TMZ person asked Tony Rock, brother of Chris Rock, about his thoughts on Monique's words. Tony's words were, quote, quote, and paraphrase, "Monique should worry about her own check," end quote. In other words, Tony does not have any sympathy for his fellow comedian who happens to be female. Tony is only concerned about Tony. To get some perspective on Monique's request that fans boycott Netflix, let us look at the events that took place following Monique's winning an Oscar for her role in Precious. After winning her Oscar, Monique was contacted by Lionsgate Studio to attend the Cannes Film Festival in France. Monique declined because at the time, Monique was dealing with her new talk show that she had, plus she was focused on her family because it was towards the holiday times and Monique wanted to spend time with her children, as well as with her husband. Lionsgate called Monique a total of 3 times, and on the third call, Monique's husband asked Lionsgate if Lionsgate was going to be offering a fee to Monique since they wanted Monique to come to France. This was his way of saying, unless you're going to pay her to come out of her way to France when she already is supposed to do her show and she's already scheduled time for her family, she's not coming because Monique has already been paid for her work in Precious. As far as Monique and her husband understood, the promotion of the film was not a priority, and is not a priority. Because Monique chose to focus on her show and her family, her decision became insane demands. She was making the insane demands that she was making of Lee Daniels. Daniels has never said that Monique's real reason for why she's been blacklisted or blackballed, or in his words blackballed, in her and Monique's words whiteballed, which we agree with her. that she was white-balled, not black-balled. Monique explained what was said above, that her true reason was because she had previous obligations. That is what Lee Daniels meant by insane demands. As for why Monique has not been in any films since Precious, her answer is she was getting offers, but the offers, in Monique's eyes, were not befitting of an Oscar-winning actor or actress. Monique said, quote, or paraphrase rather, that once you win an Oscar, you were on a different level of status in Hollywood, end quote. Monique's words, Monique makes a valid point. If the Oscar means nothing, which to a degree Lionsgate is suggesting, and so is Lee Daniels suggesting, then why do digital versatility discs or DVD sleeves describe certain actors and actresses as being Oscar award winning? If the award has no relevance, if the award has no meaning, why is it so important to describe it in the film's description? So as always, make sure to click the red button for subscribe, click the like button for like, comment down below, or as always, there, and later.